Hi, well, let's make this exercise. Let's make part A, and part A we're going to add them geographically, okay, and then we're going to do it algebraically. For this chart we're going to use this summation. We're going to add, let's put in here this vector plus this vector, and in here we're going to subtract. We're going to make u minus v. Remember, when we have to subtract them, we just have to reverse all the signal, okay? So when we make minus v, it is just the vector becomes minus u minus 3. Now let's start. Well, we'll have u plus v. Well, let's make it in blue. Well, what is u? U is minus 1, 0, minus 1, plus 2. It's going to be that dot in here. And let's make that vector in here. It's going to be this one. Okay? This is going to be the vector u. And now let's make with a different color. It can be this one. Now let's make v. We're adding, right? So v has two, position 2 and 3. But remember how we're going to add them. We're going to make like u and then add v. Like that. Well, we're going to start as now. Initially our origin was the 0, but now our origin, it is going to be at the end of vector u. This is going to be our origin. Now let's start over. To add v, it is 2 to the right, 1, 2 to the right, is going to be that line in here across x equals 1, 2 to the right, and 3 up. So 1, 2, 3, okay? We're going to end in here. Again, okay, let me just draw the vector and then we just review how we track its position. Okay, and this is going to be our v. What did you do? Again, u minus 1, 1 to the right, 2 up. Good, because we start at the origin. Now, to add v, 2 to the right, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is going to be our v, and now our vector, which is going to be the sum of everything. It is going. I'm going to make it in red, maybe. Okay, let's make purple. Now it's going to come from this point up to that point. This is going to be our final vector. And this is going to be u plus v. Okay? Now let's do the same, but now it's going to be minus v. Okay? Now our u is it's being blue, right? Well, u, it is the same u. Again, minus 1 plus 2. This is going to be our vector u. Oh, if you ask me, was it really necessary to leave from the origin? Well, we usually do, okay? There is no reason why you should not, but we usually do, okay? There is no reason why not, okay? Now, this is going to be our vector u. And now let's make our vector minus v, okay? So minus v, it is going to be minus 2, minus 3. And it's being like this. So, now, we are going to start at this. This is going to be our new origin for the second vector, and it tells us go to the left. Okay, it's minus 2. So it's going to be 1, 2, okay, in here, and now 3 down. Look, minus 2, minus 3. 1, 2, 3 is going to be that point in here. and this is going to be our minus v. Okay, minus v. And then we're just there is something that I still have to do it. Okay, we're going to, the vector is going to be from the start up to the end. Okay, and that is going to be our u minus v. We can also write those positions. This is position what? Minus 1, 2. This dot, right? Minus 1, 2. And this is position, because it's interesting, because this is going to be the position of u plus v. And this is going to be what? X equals 1, right? So it's going to be 1. And y is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Now, let's make this point in here. That point in here. This one is going to be minus 1, okay, into the x, and then 2 to the y axis. And what about this point in here? That point is going to be what? Minus 1, minus 3, and then the y minus 1. Well, so minus 3 minus 1, it is going to be the vector u minus v. Okay, we can write like this: u minus v, it is going to be what? Minus 3 minus 1. Okay, and what about u plus v? It's going to be 1, 5. Okay, and if I told you what, do you actually have to start from the origin? No, you could start from here, but when you have to accomplish how many units to the right, up or down, it would be a little bit more difficult, okay, than if you just start from the 0. Now, this is part A, where we are doing geographically, I'm sorry. And now we're going to do it algebraically. Okay? Well, algebraically it's not difficult, right? It is u plus v. We're going to add the x components and y components. We're going to have like this: minus 1 plus 2, and then for the y, 2 plus 3. And that is going to be what? 1, 5. The same, of course, it had to be. And now let's go for the other one, the other vector. The other, this is going to be, it doesn't have to put that arrow, I just like to put it. It's going to be u minus v. Okay, and that is going to be what? It is going to be what? Minus 1, minus 2 is minus, and then 2 minus 3. Okay, and that it is going to be what? Minus 2 with minus 2 with minus 1 with minus 2, it is minus 3, and 2 minus 3 minus 1. Okay, so those are the answers. This is for the subtraction, and this is for the addition. Okay.